Hello, Coert Coetzee. Coert, one question that is relevant and has a measure of urgency about it, and that's the SARS's edict on the 12J. That, from what I understand, is coming to an end the middle of this year. Talk to us about that.
For business owners, I have actually a very special message now. We have a 12J company. One of our companies is a 12J company. Now, a 12J company is registered with SARS as well as with the Financial Services Board.
With SARS and the financial services.
So it's a registered financial service provider. Destinata Capital is the name of the company. Another thing then about Destinata Capital, which is also very different from other 12J companies, is the fact that it is one of the only, I don't think there are more than 5, but it is one of a few that are actually public companies. Okay, what 12J is about is any investment from a company or an individual or a trust in a 12J company is 100% deductible from tax. That is what 12J in short is. So if you make a R1 million investment in a 12J company, you get shares for it. The 12J company must use that capital, invest it as prescribed by SARS, and SARS audit it on a regular basis. But as far as you are concerned as the investor, then you get a certificate, a SARS certificate, which you can then claim or deduct it from your taxable income in future. Now, if it is not a public company that you put it in, a 12J public company, then the minimum amount you have to put in is R1 million in terms of the Companies Act. Due to the fact that ours is a public company, you can put in smaller amounts, like 100,000, for example. Okay, which you cannot do with the others. But another very, very interesting thing now, a function that we brought in, or I don't know what is the right word for it, but it's also unique. It's only our company who can do that, as far as I know, is that, say for example now, a company sees that, or you think that you are going to make, let's say a 20 million rand profit in the next 5 years. I'm just using a figure, it can be 5 million, 1 million, doesn't matter. Let's work on 20 million. And in the next 5 years. Now, as you said, the 12J company benefit is coming to an end in June this year. All right. So what you now can do before it expires in June is you can make a 25 million rand investment in the 12J company. Or a 500,000 one, or a million one, doesn't matter what the amount is. But you have to, you decide how much. But if you make, let's stick to 25 million investment in the 12J, then you get a tax exemption for 25 million, which you can use, which is actually immediately causing a loss in your books if you do not make that profit this year. Then you will have a loss in your books that you can roll over for many years to come, till it is used completely.
So really, the members and those who are interested must be there on the 5th and the 8th.
Yes, especially on the 8th. On the 5th, we are not going to go into, we will talk about it, but definitely on the 8th, because on the 8th, the Chief Executive Officer of Destinata Capital will be one of our guest speakers on the webinar of the 8th. So they must not miss that one.
Okay, so thank you for that, that's important.
Great.
And thank you.
If anybody is interested in the meantime, they can make contact with Johannes Maria. He is the CEO of that company.
So just that bit of advice could save millions.
Oh yes, millions over the years to come.
In the years to come.
But now I want to put the cherry on the cake here. If you think you're going to make 25 million or a million over the next year or 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, doesn't matter. Let's stick to the 25 million. And you don't have the 25 million. In another fund,
have
the 25 million. But you know you're going to make 25 million profit in the years to come, but you don't have 25 million now to invest. Then you can still do it on a loan account with us.
Wow.
At 4.5% interest.
4.5% interest.
That's right. So what happens when you invest in a 12J company is you get shares in a company. And a certificate from SARS. We actually finance it for you, the 25 million or whatever the amount is. So you say, right, you get 25 million rands of shares and a loan account, so you owe the money to us at 4.5%. But immediately you get the tax benefit.
Wow.
You can actually pay us with the SARS money with your future profits. That's actually how it works. And the thing is, the law allows us to do that.
And that is a very important statement. The law allows us to do it.
Exactly. It is done with the knowledge and the permission of SARS and the Financial Services Board.
Well, that in itself means I will be calling you.
Yeah, definitely. I think you should.
Thank you very much. Good. That is an amazing bit of information. And with that, it just brings to end that particular chapter that we talked about.
Yes.
And again, I reinforce 5 of May and 8th of May. We all look forward now to being there even more.